I want all the young people to hear this. All the young people here to hear this. Before 25 years old, you should have two priorities. Before you have 25 years old. Before finishing college. Before you're 25. God and your education. God and your education. Before you turn 25, you must know God. You must know God. You have to walk with God. You have to take your walk with God.
Parce que ça va devenir une base pour progrès dans la vie.
It's going to be the basis for your progress in life.
Si on prend bon Dieu au sérieux,
if you take God seriously,
après 25 ans,
after 25 years old,
30 ans,
30 years
40
old,
ans,
40 years old,
ou en retard dans la vie.
You will be delayed in life.
Ou connaît l'offre converti.
You know, after you've gotten saved,
il prend temps pour grandir spirituellement.
It takes time for you to grow spiritually.
Il prend temps pour apprendre à entendre voix bon Dieu.
It takes time to hear the voice
of
God.
Il prend temps pour habituer avec Saint-Esprit.
It takes time to be used to the Holy Spirit.
Il prend temps pour apprendre vite dans la sanctification.
It takes time to live in holiness.
Il prend temps pour apprendre les principes du royaume.
It takes time to learn the principles of the kingdom.
So
in those times,
it
takes time to discover God, what God wants to do through you. In that season, your focus is to maximize that time. Apart from your relationship with God, your second focus should be your education. A great part of the grace
que bon Dieu permettre que me gagne dans la vie, dans le ministère.
That God allowed me to have in ministry.
C'est parce que m'gon chance pour me prendre Christ bonheur.
Is because I had the chance to accept Christ early.
Parce que m'gon chance pour me prendre Christ bonheur.
Because I had the chance to accept Christ early.
relation avec bon Dieu bonheur.
And I take my relationship with God early on.
Ça aide pour guider dans la vie.
It helped to guide me in life.
Quand pas font paquet de temps, m'a gaspillé temps.
I didn't spend a whole lot of time wasting my life. Do you hear what I'm saying?
L'étape difficile.
It would have been difficult.
L'étape difficile.
It would have been difficult.
Jodi a pour m'ta côté mieux à 50 ans.
Today for me to be here at 50.
Si me prend Jésus à 40 ans.
If I accepted Jesus at 40.
Et puis me fait toute vingtaine moins, toute trentaine moins, m'ta boire clairin, m'ta prendre tafia, etc. À 40 ans,
at 40 years,
on fait commencer à faire baby steps dans l'évangile.
Just now taking baby steps in the gospel.
Pour tout jeune qui a opportunité,
for all the young people here with the opportunity who grew up in a Christian family,
avant 25 ans,
before you're 25,
ou supposé connaître bon Dieu.
You're supposed to know God.
Ou supposé connaître bon Dieu.
You should know God.
Dans période ça dans la vie, c'est période où prier.
During that period of your life,
période où jeûner.
It's the period for you to pray and fast. Majority of the verses that I know by heart are the verses I learned in my 20s.
Pas même dans 15 ans, 16 ans,
15, 16, etc.
Majorité versets bibliques moi connais par cœur.
Most of the biblical verses I know by heart, that's when I learned them.
Dans jeunesse,
in your youthful years,
c'est temps pour connaître bon Dieu.
That's the time for you to know God.
Dans jeunesse, c'est là ça pour prier.
And those youthful years, that's the time for you to pray. Now you're a young person, you have lots of time. Instead of wasting time on Facebook, or spending time on Instagram, start closing yourself in the room.
Spend
24 hours in prayer. Do a 48 hours. Or 72 hours in prayer.
Pendant que 21 ans,
while you're 21,
22 ans,
you're 22. In those years,
c'est l'âge pour prier pour famille ou demain.
That's the time for you to pray for your future family. There's some attacks that you will have too much responsibility then. You won't have the luxury to spend 3